mentioned the youth, you mentioned community. We know what you've done, especially in the Crenshaw district, not just within the music industry with the artists and several other people, but also just with the youth and football programs and things of that nature. What is that? What motivates you to get up every day to say, okay, I want to make this change today, and based upon what we did yesterday, and continue to move forward?
Exactly what you just said. What I did yesterday, really growing into manhood and wanting to be responsible. Not want to leave this earth and be known for something negative. And, you kind of get to a certain age, you want your name to be spoken of in a right way and not to be known for negative stuff. So I get up every day, not looking for nothing back, but to really help people and just help people in our community. I try to say, even with my social media posts, I want to post something positive as opposed to something negative, you know what I mean? So I try to be conscious in how I lead in everything I do.
Now for you're obviously a public figure. You've been involved with, obviously the negative comes with the positive. How do you balance that, being a family man, being a father, and also being a community activist? How do you balance that out and still maintain your mental health and sanity?
It's like you said, it goes back to the first question, wanting to give back. So I really just have to fight through it. I deal with a lot of negative stuff that come out, and I guess when you come into being a celebrity, coming from where I come from, is different. You know what I mean? So just to be honest with you, I had to learn how to fall back and just say, look, some things you can change, some things you can't change, and then so I'm not gonna let somebody else's ignorance make me become a bad person, because I'm trying to get away from that. You know what I mean? And there's so many different young men who are patterning themselves after me. And when I go places, I can see dudes like, man, I used to hustle, and now I'm on it, bro. I'm looking like you. And that's what motivates me. I can go to another city, another state, and I can see somebody who was selling dope, hustling, came out of prison, and they're looking at my lifestyle, because I'm one of the very few people who actually came from that and is moving in different directions. So I think my example means a lot in our community.
Now, ownership, we always talk about ownership. We know about what your influence has been with guys like Kurupt, guys like the late, great Nipsey Hussle, even, DJ Battlecat, and several others. How imperative is ownership, and how are we able to acquire ownership and then hold on to it as well?
Well, I'm doing that now. So I got, over the last couple of months, I've been in film. The last couple of years, last 10 years I've been in film. So really it's kind of like I would say the youngsters, it's a fight. And we're in a business where ownership is really only went to music, and now going into film. We haven't really conquered that. And I'm a writer. Just getting the writer's credit, getting ownership of your projects, and you got to take that hit. I'm taking a hit right now and just trying to own some of the stuff that I've written. But it's something that we're still trying to get a hold on right now.
And lastly, are we gonna see a Big U documentary at some point?
I'm trying to save that, man. I'm hoping my daughter or my son to do that, but I ain't finished. I feel like I'm only in the third quarter. So, maybe just now getting into the third quarter. So I feel like I got a lot more to do. I want that blockbuster hit. All right? Hopefully it's coming, but it's like it goes back to what you said. I want to own it. If it's my name on it, I want to own that intellectual property. And I don't know if I'm big enough just yet, to be able to own it, but I want to own that one. That one I want to be able to produce it, executive produce it. Somebody else can direct it, write it and all that, but I want to be able to own that. I want to own that property.